Sakya Temple Library, the hidden treasure of the Tibetan mountains. Deep in the majestic mountains of Tibet, where the silence of nature blends with the sanctity of ancient temples, lies an ancient monastery called Sakya. From the outside, it appears to be an ordinary building, with mud walls and traditional towers, but behind those walls lies a secret greater than the human mind could imagine. In 2003, the academic and religious community was shaken by an unexpected discovery: a vast library hidden within the walls of the monastery itself. It wasn't a room or a hall, but rather manuscripts literally buried in a wall 10 meters high and 60 meters long. It was like finding an entire city of knowledge, preserved in silence for centuries. Library contents. The library contains approximately 84,000 manuscripts. The texts are written on palm leaves and special leather, preserved by the dry Tibetan climate. Most important books: the Kangyur, texts attributed to the Buddha and his teachings; Tengyur, commentaries and commentaries by monks and scholars. It also includes works on philosophy and meditation, astronomy and stargazing, traditional medicine and rare herbs, mathematics and geometry, ancient history and mythology. One of the library's most remarkable contents is the heaviest manuscript in the world, with each book weighing more than 500 kilograms, like a stone engraved with knowledge. Why were these treasures hidden? The puzzling question: why were these books buried within the walls? Anecdotes say, during turbulent times when armies invaded Tibet, the monks feared that these books would be burned or looted. So they devised an ingenious method: hiding the manuscripts within the temple walls, keeping them out of the hands of the greedy. Thus, enormous secrets remained buried, waiting for centuries to be discovered. From shadow to light. Starting in 2011, a massive project began to digitize these treasures. By 2022, all books had been catalogued. More than 20% had been digitized and made available to researchers. However, not all texts are open to the public. Parts remain hidden, accessible only to a select few scholars and monks. Secrets and curiosities. Some researchers who have accessed parts of the library tell fascinating stories. Texts describing multiple worlds and metaphysical dimensions that intersect with the concepts of modern physics. Manuscripts on vibrations and energy, similar to what science today calls cosmic frequencies. Mysterious medicinal recipes using herbs no longer known today, said to be able to cure incurable diseases. References to communication with celestial beings or higher spirits, giving the library a mysterious mythical aura. Importance. This library is not merely a religious repository, it is a human archive documenting the stages of development of Tibetan thought. A bridge between spirituality and science, combining Buddhist texts and applied sciences. A treasure trove of secrets, many of which remain hidden from the public. In short, the Sakya Temple Library is not just a place to store books. It is a hidden human memory, a black box containing a history and secrets that may change our view of both science and the spirit. It has endured for centuries in silence, and to this day it continues to arouse curiosity, fear, and amazement in the heart of all who approach it.